Hello, friends. I wanted to take a few minutes just to let you all know that I'm doing well after my surgery. I think today is day 5, and although the first 2 days have been they were really like a struggle for me, I can tell you that today I'm doing much better. It's the first time I actually did something with my hair and put a little makeup on, so it kind of feels good to be back in some sort of normalcy in my life. So I wanted to share with you my experience a little bit. I have had a complete hysterectomy. So everything was taken, including lymph nodes. And I should know, hopefully by the beginning of next week, if everything is cleared. The cancer was contained in the uterus. My oncologist said that he believes that the cancer was contained in the uterus and it did not spread. However, to be 100%, he has to wait for the lab test to come back. So I'm still hoping and praying for that. And surgery went well. It was, I guess I can tell you that I had an unexplainable peace going into it, which is so unlike me. I am a worrywart and I cry at the drop of a hat over things that are very scary and, you know, just the whole unknown. But I knew it had to be done. I obviously can't live with the cancer in me, and so I knew that had to be done, and I knew that there were so many people that sent love and prayers and thoughts my way, and I really held on to that, you know. So that helped, and so I just want to thank you all for that. When I got home, I stayed overnight in the hospital, and the very next day, I was in so much pain, and they put me on, they gave me two different pain medications. One is a Vicodin, and the other one is just a high dose of ibuprofen. And so I was kind of piggybacking them, and I ended up having what I believe is a reaction to the Vicodin. I've never done well with that, and so I really didn't do well on that. And I got really sick and went into AFib. And so my heart rate went up to like 200 beats per minute, and it was very scary. I really couldn't say anything, what was going on with me. And it was almost like I was in a frozen state almost because my heart rate was so high. I ended up going to the ER by ambulance. And there, once there, you know, I was taken very good care of at the hospital, and they, you know, they did an IV and put meds through an IV to bring down my heart rate. So I ended up going home, not fully converted out of the AFib, but my heart rate was a lot lower. And so went home, rested, and sometime in the middle of the night, my heart rate converted back to normal sinus rhythm. Thank God. But I can say that it was a big, huge challenge for me. I was pretty scared. I was scared, and I just, you know, frustrated because I'm trying everything that I know to do to keep myself healthy and to rid my body of the diseases that I kind of let plague me. So I really wanted to, you know, I really want this whole thing to be, you know, a positive experience. But, you know, I do know in reality that not everything is going to be positive, and it's just, you know, it's how you work yourself through all the negative things that really matter. And so I did get through that. I never expected it, to be truthful, to happen to me. I really wanted to just come home, relax, and heal. And instead, my body had to go through some more trauma. So I can't tell you how I feel about, I wanted to tell you that when I saw my doctor in the hospital the next day, there was a mass on my uterus that they found originally, and that's why I had to have the biopsy. And on Mother's Day, I passed that mass just by going to the bathroom in the morning like I normally do. And I don't want to be gross, but I do have a picture of it. I won't show you at this point. Maybe in another video. But when I saw it, and I saw a little vein sticking out of it, and I thought, oh my goodness, that is the mass that they saw on my uterus. And so I asked the doctor the next day when he came in to see me to release me from the hospital, and I asked him, was that mass still on my uterus when you removed my uterus? And he said, no, it was not. It was not there. Oh, I can't tell you how I felt. How exciting is that? I've been on this plant-based diet for 5.5 months. I've lost 65 pounds. And even though I have all these different things, these ailments, that were attached to me before I even started the plant-based diet, I know that the plant-based diet has helped me tremendously. And I honestly believe that by eating this way for 5.5 months, I slowed the progression of the cancer inside me. Because really, endometrial cancer is the type of cancer that spreads throughout your body if it's there long enough, or if it's allowed to. And as scary as that sounds, I know that this way of eating has helped me in that way. I remember my gynecologist saying to me when I first went in with the symptoms and she found the mass, and she said to me, it looks like this mass had tried to exit your body at some point and got lodged there between the cervix and the opening of the uterus. And I never really understood that until I put 2 and 2 together about the way I've been eating and how cancer can't live inside an alkaline body. How exciting is that? I mean, that's exciting to me. And so what a miracle, really. What a testimony as well, too, because, this cancer tried to exit my body because I wasn't feeding it its food supply, basically. And I was dropping weight, and I was exercising, and I was doing all the right things. And so this mass, the mass that I passed actually is the size of a large prune. It's the only way I can describe it, because it actually looked like a prune. It was black, and it had this little noodle-like vein sticking out of it. It's so clear in the picture. It's incredible. And so it's just amazing to me that to know that my body, just how beautiful, is designed. And when we treat it right, what actually happens on the inside, it's a beautiful thing. And just to know that, I wasn't feeding my body the wrong things to keep this cancer alive. Dr. McDougall said that cancer starts in the body 10 years before anyone ever discovers it. Before you get any symptoms. And that's incredible to me. That I don't know how long I had this cancer, but I know that this good sized mass was in my body, and it couldn't live there. And so unfortunately I did have to have the complete hysterectomy, but that's okay. I'll get through that. Sometimes we do have to have some things corrected, and my body will heal from that. I have 100% confidence in that, especially now with the way that I'm treating my body, with the way that I'm eating low fat, plant-based, whole foods, and it's exciting to me. So I know this video is long and I apologize, so I'm going to let it be. I'll stop here and just keep looking for more. I have so much more to say. This journey is going to be a long one, and but a good one. I have all the hopes for that. So I hope you all have a great day. Bye.